How to set up a marketing strategy for a new product launch. All too often, the product development side of commerce takes precedence in the mind of the creator. Unfortunately, the methods of making the target market aware of the product's existence is in many instances not even considered until the last minute, ultimately having a severe and negative impact on its launch. How to market the product should be considered in the early stages of planning and should be a key factor in deciding whether or not it should be produced at all. Questions including: is there a market, and if so, is it sustainable? Is the market already saturated with similar product offerings? And can I reach and make contact with my target market? Should all be considered from the very outset. Extensive knowledge about the marketplace and target market is vital if the product launch is to be a success. A thorough analysis of competitors, buyer behavior, and channels of distribution should be undertaken, in addition to a S.W.O.T analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. From this, the designers can then identify key marketing messages and differentiation. The beginning of brand creation. IT is extremely important to ensure not only that a marketing communications plan is in place for the initial stages of the product's life cycle, but that details of the product launch are thrashed out too, particularly in a scenario where there are many other similar products already in the market. To ensure that there is sufficient budget to carry out the activities required. For the launch, this planning too should take place in the early stages of production. A good product launch plan should include functionality. It is vital that your product is instantly well received. Even a small number of significant complaints will effectively end the existence of your product. You only have one shot at a launch, so ensure beforehand that your product works well every time and lives up to your marketing claims. Promotion: will you be promoting it online, offline, or a mixture of both? Most likely, this will all depend on your target market and the nature of the product. You may wish to use a marketing professional at this stage, with knowledge of the market which you're about to try and penetrate. They will know what works and what doesn't for your particular target market and could save you a considerable amount of money. Forecasting: a forecast is essential to estimate the initial demand for the product. This in turn will affect the manufacturing process, warehousing, and distributors. Running out of stock during the early stages of launch is rarely conducive to a successful product launch. Branding: branding extends to marketing messages, packaging, and all artwork. Does the packaging reflect the character of the product or its range? Is it appropriate for the target market? Will the promotional material attract sales within the distribution outlets? Is everyone involved with the product aware of its marketing messages and benefits? It has been estimated that around 90% of new product launches ultimately fail. This is likely due to a lack of planning at the outset, which directly affects the impact that the product makes on the market. Time taken at the beginning of the process to plan and forecast makes a product launch considerably more consistent and hard-hitting.